36 times the confetti has rained. 36 times we've crowned a champion. 36 times one team has broke through all odds and raised the Simbardi Trophy. Now once more, the team has the opportunity to establish themselves in SML lore. This is SML Super Bowl 37. This is the Los Angeles Rams, led by RD, who has ran through the opposition with Cam Akers. But standing in his way of SML immortality is the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are led by Dan He. He is no stranger to the big stage, and he is looking to win his second Super Bowl in the last 3 seasons. SML, this is the moment. This is the time. This is SML Super Bowl 37. So buckle up, because it's gonna be lit and it's gonna be fire. And here we go.
All right, SML, it's time for the Super Bowl. And a little bit of a pregame. We've got Paulie here on the sideline, and he's got RD for some pregame thoughts.
What's up, guys? Coach Paulie here down on the sideline. The weather is great. The cheerleaders look great. We're ready to rock and roll. RD, thanks for joining us. How you doing on this fine day?
I can't complain. I can't complain at all. Just happy to be here, trying to put on a show for everybody.
All right, well, I have 2 questions for you. Number one is, nobody believes in you. Other than your AFC pickle smoochers, NFC pickles, nobody believes in you. So what do you have to say to the haters going into this game?
I love the haters. You're not doing good if you don't have no haters. So, I appreciate all the haters. It just makes me feel a little bit better.
And the second question I have for you, what are your keys to keep this thing close? What are your keys to the game to keep this thing close so you won't get embarrassed on national SML television? What is the keys? What are the keys? What are the keys for you?
I got to make him one-dimensional, whether that's him just throwing the ball, but I can't let him get the ground game going, and then I got to stop Von Miller. Him with that last hurrah, I can't let that stuff go.
All right. Hey, Coach, the SML community wishes you good luck, and a lot of people are watching this game, all right? And I want to wish you good luck, and hopefully we'll talk to you after the game, because that means you are victorious, all right? So go address your guys in the locker room.
All right, we got it.
Thanks.
All right, guys, so here's the tail of the tape. We've got Dan on one side, 16-0, coming in with the fourth-ranked pass offense, first-ranked pass defense, and then RD, obviously, with that third-ranked rush defense. What do you guys think's gonna happen this game?
Yeah, I think that Dan is the more prepared player. I think that Dan is the better player, and I think that this is Dan's time. Dan of destiny, and I'm going with the Broncos, 31-21 in a game that Dan controls from the start.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead, Bomber. Yeah, this game, man, it might not be close, but number one thing that the Rams need to do is establish this run game. Because guess what? The stats say he's 24th in the SML in passing. And guess who is 22nd? The Finns, who suck at passing. So if he has to rely on his pass game, this game is over. TKO.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously had a tough time with Dan, but you've got to establish that run game. If you can do that, then I think RD will be he might surprise the league.
There you go. All right. Well, we're nearing kickoff now for Super Bowl 37, RD versus Dan. Bomber, pleasure being on the call with you. Paulie, pleasure being on the call with you as these teams are gearing up for kickoff here. And once again, SML Super Bowl 37.
Yep, here we go. And it should be a good game. Hopefully it's a good game. I'm looking forward to it.
So once again, Dan is fighting for history in the SML. He'll be one of the select few teams in rare air who have a, what do we call that? A perfect season. Yes, he went 16-0 through the regular season, and now he has a chance to go perfect in the playoffs and go 19-0.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be Dan kicking off to start this one. And hopefully we get a good game here.
The left-footed kicker there, ball into the air, went about 3 yards deep, and it is fair caught. Looks like the Rams in all white, so throwback helmet. Nice, cute little helmet there for RD. And I expect RD, if he wants to win this game, to establish the run game.
All right, let's see what he comes out in. All right, and RD's coming out under center. I don't think this is any surprise that he's coming out in a run formation. And he's got Akers off to the left. We get stopped.
Yeah, got to stop there. Right off the bat, RD does what he does best. He ran the ball. Dan, nice sure tackle there. Stopped him. He almost broke it, but then there was a guy to clear it up. RD is going to have to be able to have an efficient passing game to win this game. He's not going to beat him deep, but efficient.
All right, here's RD under center again. This time he's going to drop back and he's going to pass with Tua. And he hits Cup across the middle. He's just short of the first down. So
that was a good play there.
Let's take a look at this Rams offense. Some of his key players, Tua Tagovailoa and obviously Cam Akers. Cam Akers is carrying this offense. And then he's also got 3 good receivers, though, in Slayton, Cheeks, and Cup. I think he could give Dan's defense some fits.
Yeah, he's not short on talent offensively. With Cup, with Akers, obviously Tua's not a bad player. Coach Pauly traded him. He picked him up, and now Tua's in the Super Bowl, the left-handed star out of Alabama. Looks like it's a run-heavy formation here. Let's see what happens here on a big third down right off the bat.
Here it is, Akers up the middle. Akers picks up the first down.
I seen daylight there. Just for a second, though, the defense crashed down hard. We expect a lot of heavy running. And, if you guys had a prop within the first 2 minutes of the Super Bowl, you were right. RD is going to have to run that rock. Once again, he better run that rock if he's going to win this game, and he's got to do it effectively.
All right, so first down, here's RD again, handing it off to Akers. Akers to the left side, makes a move. That's going to pick up about 7 yards. Oh, looks like maybe 6 yards after the spot.
So if you notice there, RD had that play going to the left. Dan actually slid his line to the left. He kind of knew what was going to come. But sometimes it's really frustrating if you know what's going to happen and it still happens, and it happened there. 6 yards. Big pass play coming, it looks like.
All right, here it is, Tua under center again. He's going to drop back to pass.
Nothing.
And he looks like he's actually got him.
Oh, that was patient. That was patience by Tua Tagovailoa there. He stayed back. He looked for the crosser. He held up beautifully offensive line-wise, which is the key to the game, I think, is Von Miller in his last SML game ever. And Tua drops a dime 25 yards down the field for a first down. What a play.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see RD be able to move the ball through the air, because that means we could have a pretty good game.
Looks like he's got another pass play coming under center. Strong formation.
Tua drops back. He's going to roll out to the left, and he's going to take off, and he's going to get just short of the first down. Let's take a look at that Broncos defense, though. Some of the key players for Dan. He's got Von Miller, Bradley Chubb, 2 guys that can get pressure with just a 3-man rush. And then in the secondary, J.C. Jackson, Josiah Scott, and Justin Simmons. What do you think about this defense?
Dan makes his money getting pressure. He doesn't blitz a lot, but just playing coverage and those guys come in at your QB. That's how Dan is successful. Von Miller expected to have a big game here.
Big first down there for the Rams.
And Akers, super cam, gets hit a yard behind the line of scrimmage and falls forward. If you're RD in this game, this is starting off perfect, honestly. This is starting off perfect for him.
Yeah, I don't think he's had a bad play so far.
No, Dookie's in the chat. Dookie, this is a shout out to you. I got a chicken nugget here for your little wrap chicken nuggets. We're going to dip that into some ranch dressing. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right, Tua coming out in the shotgun. And it's going to be a draw play to Akers, who's going to get just 2 yards on that carry.
That was a good play. I see Matt went ahead and grouped me, posted his prediction. He's got RD winning this game. Put that in group me.
It did seem to be quite a bit of the momentum switching to RD as the day went on today.
I'm curious to see. I'm going to mute that. Looks like an RPO action here. I'll see what happens.
He's going to hand it off to Akers. Akers up the middle, but he's not going to get much. He gets 4 yards, and it's going to bring up a third.
Dan only had 3 guys coming there. If that was a pass play, he only had 3, and he had a QB spy on. RD made the right read. Just that defensive line of Denver is so good. If you're RD, you want this touchdown bad, but you can't. You got to take points any chance you can.
Yeah, like Paulie just mentioned, the red zone is where it's tough against Dan's defense. But Tua is a little mobile,
run.
and he's going to take off.
Oh, And that was, once again, patient. He didn't immediately roll out. He wasn't looking to run with Tua. He stayed into that pocket for a good 3 seconds. Dan, perfect coverage across the board. And RD rolled out to the left, went straight up the field and got down. RD is playing flawlessly right now.
That's going to be a 1st and goal. He's going to hand it off to Akers going left, but Akers tries cutting back, and he gets stuffed.
Yeah, nothing there. Dan selling out on the run. RD's just got to stick with it.
It'll be interesting to see how RD can do against Dan's defense down here inside the 5 or 6 yard line.
I think if you're RD, you got to have some plays just like this. Now, I don't know if he runs this a lot. If he does, Dan's going to key up on it. Dan slid his line to the left, which may be good for RD. Let's see what happens.
Looks like Kupp in motion. He's going to toss it to him, and he's going to get down to about the 3 yard line.
3 yards. So there you go. That was a good play call by RD. Just try to keep him honest, try to mix it up a little bit. Matt says taking a shot every time Prime coughs was a bad idea. We're in bad shape. Fig says, what drive are we on? Just got on. First drive of the game. Actually, holy cow. Rams have almost taken up the whole first quarter. Wow, Nally.
Yeah, I expect this to be a pretty quick game with RD's play style, and I think Dan will look to run the ball quite a bit as well.
Biggest play of the game so far.
3rd down, Akers up the middle, and he gets stopped. Now, inside the 2, he can go for it here. Would you go for it?
Yes. I would kick it. I don't know. I don't know. What would you do?
I think I'd kick this. You just had the ball at the 3, tried running it with your best player, and you got 1 yard. But at the same time, I mean, Cam Akers is your best player.
If he runs it, he needs to turn on aggressive carry or something along those lines to make sure he gets the best play possible. You've taken up literally the whole first quarter. You've had so many plays. You cannot not come away with points here. But here we go. This will be a momentum swing.
Here comes, and it looks like he's going to run Akers again, and he's wide open.
Oh, touchdown! Huge hole! Touchdown Rams! And just like that, it said the Super Bowl was going to be lit. It was going to be fire, baby, and we got a fire here at SML Super Bowl 37. That's right, baby. Our second prop of the day, and we're still in the first quarter. There we go, and the Rams take a little bit of a gamble action, and they take a big lead, 7-0. They strike first.
And for those counting at home, that is actually 3 props if you count the chicken nugget.
Oh, okay. Hey, we got 3 props. Tiny set the over-under at 4.5. We're well on our way.
There are a lot of bets on this, so we got to keep it accurate.
Oh, don't worry. We got some more coming. Hey, I gotta get the wife's attention. Can you get my chocolate milk? I'm a little thirsty.
All right, here comes Dan under center. This will be his first drive of the game with 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Definitely not going to be many drives if they keep this up.
No.
And it looks like Calais off to the right side, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards, 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that was a solid run by Calais. Dan, good runner, great passer, just keeps it balanced, and I expect to see a lot of running, like you said. I think this game is going to be very efficient by both players. They're in the Super Bowl. They're good players.
Yeah, he may not even get this play off. He may only run 1 play in the entire first quarter.
Oh, my Lord, you're right. Dan if you had that on your Super Bowl bet, 1 play in the first quarter, how annoying would that be?
I would not be happy if I'm Dan. The fact
how many come-ons would you drop?
Quarter. I drop a come-on no matter what.
Yeah.
All right, Dan's in the pistol. You got to expect an RPO here.
Maybe a corner route, and RD's got a hard flat. That's disaster.
Oh, and he threw it underneath to Calais, and he's going to pick up the first down.
I thought maybe he had a guy a little bit deeper down the field, but you can't argue with the results. 12 yards at Leverett, first completion of the game.
All right, speaking of Dan's offense, Leverett, probably one of the best players in the league, and then he's got a trio of wide receivers in Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, and KJ Hamler. That when you add Travis Kelce to that, it makes it a really dangerous offense. We'll see how he can stop that as far as RD goes. There's Leverett dropping back, and another underneath route to Hamler.
Ooh.
And he'll pick up 3 yards.
Interesting animation there. I thought he could have hit the rack there, got possibly picked up a first little high point ball there by Hamler. Not sure if that was intentional or not. Dan, I know last time in the Super Bowl, we have to bring it up, Martin Luther King Day miracle, had the game locked up, fat fingered it there. It appears maybe his palms got sweaty there, and another wrong button push for an aggressive catch.
Yeah, that's going to give him a 2nd and 7 here. And he's going to line up in the shotgun again.
And shout out to League Crawler, who just tagged us. They are actually hosting our Super Bowl tonight. League Crawler is hosting our Super Bowl. Big thanks. Is a big hit. I apologize for taking that away at Bomber. But thank you, League Crawler, once again for hosting our Super Bowl.
Yeah, and that's going to be a key for RD right there, being able to get pressure on Leverett, because you can't let those receivers and Kelsey run around in the secondary. I can tell you that firsthand.
Big 3-3, not 3-3-5. Big 3rd and 7 here. Broncos can get off the field. Aaron Donald time, I expect. Dan likes the corner routes. He likes the out routes here. Let's see what happens. Oh, interesting defense. Very interesting.
Yeah, one thing about RD, he likes to use that safety, and there he breaks it up. Speaking of his
what was
defense,
that, Bomber?
That was what I should have done on 3rd down, but
that was a corner or an out route, and that's what Dan likes. That's where he earns his money. And RD said, "Hey, I'm going to man up. I'm going to spread my guys out, blue zones, purple zones, and I'm going to stop the outside." And he won that chess match.
Yeah, and RD's key players on defense: Aaron Donald, Samuel Obukum, Jalen Ramsey, David Long, and Emmett Weston. Those guys are going to be big, especially the 2 up front, because you got to get pressure on Leverett.
Yeah, great job there. Ramsey, obviously great play. Lots of great players. RPO, interesting. Let's see if he hits this receiver.
Oh, there it is, and it's Slayton.
Oh, Slayton running down the sideline and gets out. RD with the perfect start with 2 attackable. Big play.
Yeah, I think one of the more underrated moves that RD made, I think it was last offseason, was getting Slayton from the Giants. He added a lot of speed to that receiving core, and you can see there it made a difference.
So spooky Myrtlers in chat. I think he's from a different league. As Akers gets a solid game there. He said, "Where's my chocolate milk?" Right there, baby.
So what do you think about the cover curse? It seems like Cam Akers has kind of been overcoming that. First game, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns, 227 and 3 against the Panthers, and who knows what he's going to do today.
Yeah, he right now is breaking the cover curse. We'll see what happens here on a 2nd and 3. He wants that drag route. He's going to run.
Tua takes off, and he gets down before he can get hit by Von Miller. And that's another big run.
So kind of what I'm seeing here, I know that was a blitz there from the right-hand side, flushed him out, but Dan only rushes 3. When you have 5 guys blocking, your quarterback should have some room down the field. He should be able to escape that pocket a lot easier. We'll see how Dan adjusts.
Yeah, it looks like he's not up. He's going to get quick pressure, but Akers picks him up, and he's able to get rid of the ball before he gets hit.
And Winter's hurt.
Well, that's a big loss for Dan.
Looks like he's holding his bicep. I don't want to predict anything, but I think that's a collapsed lung. You hate to predict anything in such a big game, but just the way how he was panting, collapsed lung for sure.
All right, well, our thoughts and prayers will go out to him and his family.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers, all that, especially with Dan. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back in about 2 plays.
And here's Akers. He gets down to about the 39-yard line. Not much of a gain there.
So it's actually a bruised elbow. Aaron Andrews on the sideline misreported. I'm going to have to Ray Ricer after the game. So, hey, would you run this play here and try to get enough yards for a field goal?
Yeah, I think if I'm RD, I just want to go up 2 scores. The touchdown's nice, but if I can just get close enough for a field goal and go up 2 scores on Dan, the way my defense played last drive, I think I'm just trying to get there.
Playing way off.
And he's got X. And he hits him. He's going to get just about a 7-yard gain, 5-yard gain.
So, yeah, that was Dan played way off there. That was an interesting call. Maybe he's expecting something deep. Now he's got plenty of range to make this kick. Oh.
He's a little off, but I think he's still going to make it.
He made it. And just like that, RD takes a 10-0 lead in the Super Bowl. Guys, is that what you expected so far?
Not at all. I expected Dan's offense to come out a little better than it did that first drive. We'll see if that changes on this drive.
Clay's taking this kickoff back.
He gets it back almost to the 25. Should have just probably kept it in the end zone.
Now, this Broncos offense has been on fire, I think, throughout most of the season. It's been lit. It's been fire. So what RD's done so far in this first half is he's taken out the fire extinguisher, and he's put that fire out. Just blown it out. and it'll be interesting to see if he can get a stop here. My motto is you hold them, you win the last 2 to 3 minutes of each half, and you're probably going to win the game. And if RD can somehow hold them and get another score, Dan's going to be in trouble, but I'm expecting some corner routes and drag routes here.
All right, well, Dan's coming out in the shotgun. He's making some adjustments. And he's going to roll out to the right with Leverett. He doesn't really have anybody, so he's just going to take off. He's going to get about 8 yards, 7 yards.
That was a late hit there. It looks like there's a tussle on the sideline. That hit was way late, but they didn't call it.
You definitely got to be careful with that if you're RD. You don't want to give Dan any more yards than he's going to already get on his own.
Royce says Prime keeps looking down like he scripted what to say. I'm actually reading the chat to keep up on the chat, Royce, so shut up.
All right, Dan once again with trips out to the left. He's going to run it this time with Calais up the middle.
Big run.
Big hole.
Oh, I thought he was gone.
That was close. I don't know. He kind of either got suctioned back in or came back in on his own, but I thought he was gone too.
What's up, Death Wish? Death Wish is in chat. Peso for Soul says, guys, should have waited for my boy Faz. We're not touching that one here in SML Super Bowl 37 as the Los Angeles Rams are up by 10. Lawyer Killer says, Bomber, we need to hear about you beating up on Prime all season or all cycle. Are we talking about that today?
You know, I would love to talk about that, but I just got my ass kicked, and that's why I'm not in the Super Bowl playing right now. So it doesn't seem to make much of a point to talk about that right now.
I appreciate that. Meats, shut up. You can't talk about losing at all. Meats always loses in the playoffs. Conk is in the chat. What's up, Skyrider? Nice having you here. What's going on, brother? Rams up 10-0. 10-0 on Dan.
All right, Dan.
Big drive for
Dan.
Dan.
The bunch this time. This is probably going to be Kelsey on that kind of zig route.
You think so? We'll see what happens. Making some checks. I expect that flat in the corner out.
He really doesn't like what he's seeing. Nope, he's going to go with Kelsey to the flat this time.
There's a flat and the corner route. He really had the flat all the way through. Try to be impatient to see what would happen. Here's the thing about Dan. If he can get any score here, I know this game has been controlled by the Rams, but get 3, get 7, you get ball at half, 2 for 1 like the NBA, like basketball. All of a sudden it's a tie game, or you have a chance to take the lead. The True says, sheesh, has Dan made Super Bowl every season? What's happening over there? No, Dan has not made a Super Bowl every season. This cycle, he's made 3. Last cycle, he didn't make any. But Calais busted outside left with a big gain about 15.
That's a big gain. He's now in field goal range and shouldn't have any issues, at least coming away with points, as long as he can avoid the mistake.
So here we go now. It looks like Leverett out of the gun. I'll let you call it.
All right, he's got him in motion. He's going to pitch it. And it's going to be Hamler around the end. Hamler's going to get the first down. He's a tough guy to bring down in the open field.
So Dan is this is a very good bounce back drive from Dan. Just dominating this drive. And this is patience and perseverance of a champion. You're down 10-0 in the Super Bowl. How do you bounce back? And here he is. Hey, League Crawler's in the chat. What's going on, League Crawler? Thanks again for hosting. Thanks for being in chat. Big appreciation for what you do. And check out the League Crawler podcast.
It looks like Dan's going to get called for a hold there.
I hate when that happens, when the play's pretty much dead or over with and a late hold comes in.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of late flags this year.
Or, past the play. But now that kind of changes the landscape of this drive.
Yeah, that's going to back him up a little bit to the 21. Still 42 seconds with all 3 timeouts, though.
Oh, he's actually not spying with them. He's rolling out right. He hits the corner out, gets about 14, 15 yards there. Interesting what I'm seeing here by the Rams. They're actually he's spying with his right end, or it'd be his left end, and that's allowing Dan to roll right every time. Every time he's able to drift right and wait for his corner route or flat route that he's got built in, and it's really helping him.
Yeah, he's definitely having the most success when he drifts to the right, so I would try to take that away from RD. All right, he's going to hand it off to Calais. Calais' going to go to the left side, and he's going to pick up the first down, I think, but he's going to be just short of the end zone. That's going to force Dan to use his second timeout.
There you go. So here we go now. Ball inside the 5. Get a touchdown. You get the ball at half. You can not only score here, but you have a chance to take the lead at the start of the third.
All right, interesting to see Calais in there and not Elam. Elam's usually his red zone back. And it's going to be Calais up the middle. Clay's going to get stopped, though.
Big play there. Nice stop. Nice stop there by the he's
only got that one timeout left, so he runs no huddle here.
This is big.
Calais on the stretch. This time he's going to get down to the 2-yard line, but he's got to use that last timeout. And Dan's got to come away with points here.
Yeah, Dan's got to come away with something. You come out of shotgun here. Do you see your quarterback draw maybe or rolling around?
Yeah, when he comes out in this formation, it's usually a quarterback draw, but the way it looks right now with that safety in the middle, I don't think he wants to do that.
Hit R3.
And he's kicked off. And there's that user safety that I was just talking about, and it's Weston.
It's Weston, and Dan picked 6 at the end of the second quarter. It's a 17-point lead, and the Rams are running away with the night. Touchdown Rams, 17-point lead, and Dan He, in big games and big moments in the SML is starting to show up once again. He is struggling, and now down 3 scores in SML Super Bowl 37. Oh, donkers. Bad kick.
And RD has some input lag there, and that's going to cost him
2-score game.
Point.
2-score game. That was huge. 2-score game.
All right, so thanks to EA not letting us pause before the half. They're going to have to do this kickoff, and then we're going to go back down to Paulie on the sideline to get Dan's thoughts here at halftime.
Oh,
wow.
Huge. Wow. That, once again, that extra point, big. Now it's only a 2-score game.
Yep. So they should be pausing here. And
they are.
Send it down to Paulie on the sideline, and this time he's got Dan.
Guys, what's going on? Great first half here. Surprising result, no doubt. Dan's going to join us any moment here. He cannot be happy with this result. Let me tell you, that first half was unexpected to myself. What do you guys think about that first half?
Yeah, definitely unexpected, but Dan's been here before. It wasn't too many Super Bowls ago that he was in this similar situation, so I'm not ready to count him out yet.
Yeah, Dan had the lead, or Dan had a chance to get a 2-for-1, couldn't pull it off, and now here we are. Not only is he down by 2 scores, he's down by 16, and Dan looks like he's joined the chat. Guys, I'll let you take it away.
Dan, what's going on? Dan the man is here. What is going on? Is there anything that went on in that first half that you did not expect? You're down here. Anything you didn't expect?
No, it's kind of what I thought. I mean, he was going to play it, conservative game and run the clock. And he made a few nice throws, things I knew was coming and just didn't make the right reaction. And he got a 4th down touchdown, and I threw a pick 6 at the end of the half. I mean, that's pretty much the game right now. So I got a lot of work to do. I know he's not going to faz it, so this first drive is going to be important for me to get some points out of this drive here. But I'm not just kind of what I thought, and just made a bonehead play at the end there.
Dan, just to let you know where the chat is at, there are a lot of guys. There's some guy called The Truth and Spooky Murder that say that, if you're the best player in this league, we're in trouble. I know they're your disciples, but they're turning on you now because you're down. I just want to let you know that. But what do you have to do in the second half in order to turn things around in the short time?
I gotta put points on the board. Can't have no points on the board. So I got to figure out some way to get some points here. And I felt like good. I moved the ball, but just ran out of time on the last one, and then I rushed the throw. So we'll see what happens. He's a good player, but got another half. We'll see what happens.
All right, Dan. Well, if you overcome this will be a historic comeback without a doubt. Go address your guys in the locker room, and good luck in the second half. I'll hopefully talk to you after the game.
Thanks, Paulie.
All right. Guys, back up to you.
All right, so we'll see how the second half goes. But Dan with a little voice crack there, definitely.
Did you guys hear that voice crack? That's nerves, boys. That's nerves. Yep. That was reminiscent of Justin Bieber in about 2012, right there. That was that big of a voice crack.
Yeah, we'll see. He starts with the ball here, and Dan does have 3 really good receivers. You've got Jerry Jeudy, Sutton, and Hamler. So you got to pick your poison when you're covering these guys, and we'll see if he can do something with them here in the second half.
So here we go now. Leveray out of the gun. Big drive for Denver. Dan, play fake. He's trying to take a shot. Nice check down.
All right, and he got Calais into open space, and that's where he's the most dangerous. So maybe he'll start doing a little bit more of that.
16 points. 16 points, not that insurmountable of a lead. 2 touchdowns, 2 twos, you're tied up. Problem is, RD's moved the ball every time he's had it, and the flip is that you pretty much could have had control of this game if you scored there. Just very bad, uncharacteristic mismanagement by Dan.
Yeah, I was a little surprised to see that mistake at the end. He generally doesn't make mistakes like that in clutch situations, but he's going to have trouble too if he takes too long to drive the ball. RD used up that whole first quarter on his first drive, so Dan's not going to get many chances.
Yeah. So 2nd and 8 now. Once again, crucial drive. Dan going back out of that pistol. He loves that pistol strong, running the rock, feeding Kelsey. He's got so many stars on this offense. I mean, he's got the firepower to do it, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, if you look at his team right now, the only guys that don't have stars underneath him are his offensive linemen. But he's going deep here, and he's got him. And he gets the pass interference.
Yeah. Oh, big play. He let that ball rip down the field, and RD went back to that defense. Single coverage across the board. Nobody high. Everybody outside. And Dan probably had the guy open anyway, but just for good measure, Madden's like, hey, we'll give it to you. We'll give you the PI. And the refs helping out the pastor.
Yeah, that's one of the few times I don't think as an offense that the PI helped him, because I think he did have that touchdown.
He might have scored. He actually might have scored there. You're right. I would expect a run here, but he might.
There it is. Elam to the outside. Elam a bigger back than Calais, and he's going to get it all the way down to the 1.
Ooh, he rode him for another yard or two. Big play.
Yeah, I'm really surprised we didn't see Elam at the end of that first half when he was down here.
Yeah, he had one timeout. He could have just interesting play calling by Dan there. Elam's still in.
There's Elam again. Elam this time pushing all the way in, and it'll probably be another holding, and there it is on
flag. Film. That's pretty big. And we have Pesos for Souls saying Prime's barber betrayed him, taking shots at me right live on this network. Man, that's hurtful. That's hurtful.
And Dan's gonna run the screen here to Calais. Calais' gonna have one man to beat, and he can't. He's down at the 4.
Yep. My stream's still loading up, so I'm refreshing in the meantime.
All right. Well, we're in between plays here. 3rd and goal from the 4. Dan's got Leverett in shotgun. He's got Calais to his right, and it looks like it's going to be Hamler in motion. He's going to hit him on the end around, and there it is. Touchdown, Hamler. So Dan's back in it.
Yeah, I completely missed the play. Still loading up here. But Dan right back in it. Walk us through it. Is he going for 2? What's going on here?
I think he's got to go for 2. You don't know how many drives you're going to get. That's exactly what he's doing here. Once again, in the shotgun, Calais off to his right, and he's going to hand it off to him up the middle. Easy 2-point conversion. All
right, so it's a 1-score game now. A little bit of pressure on RD now, down by 8. If RD's just got to keep pace, at least get a field goal here. A touchdown would be nice.
Yeah, I think RD just needs to keep playing his game on this drive and answer back with points. You go 3 and out here, and the momentum's going to start to swing.
So I just seen a fair catch happen.
Okay, then you're right at it. They're lined up right now. 33 seconds on the play clock. Tua under center. He's going to hand it off on a counter to Akers. He's going to go outside. He's going to make the first man miss, second man miss, and then it's going to be Von Miller making the tackle.
Von Miller playing in possibly his last game in the SML. Once again, he possibly said he was going to retire. So this is big.
All right, Tua again under center. He's going to drop back. He's going deep. He's taking a shot, and it looks like he completed it down at the 31.
Yeah, that was a huge completion there down the left side of the field, and I didn't quite see who that was. 81 was the receiver.
I believe that's Gerald Everett.
Gerald Everett. There you go. Tight end, right?
Yep.
Tua making some dimes this game, really playing well. Rams actually don't turn it over into a 2-score game again.
Yep, there's Akers up the middle. He gets stopped for no gain.
Yeah. I would expect RD to keep feeding Akers. Dan's actually done a good job of corralling him. 13 carries, 39 yards, but you don't want to turn it over. You're playing into Dan's hand every time you drop back and throw it.
All right, RD in the pistol formation here. And he's got it looks like Webb.
Yeah, that was a good seam route to Webb. Yeah, that was a touchdown, by the way. I just saw that. That was a touchdown, by the way, for 89 Webb. Big play there by Webb. And just like that, the Rams say, anything you can do, I can do better. Touchdown Rams. And this time, by the way, on the extra point, it did go in. So it is a 23-8 lead. Dan is known for his pass defense. RD is known for his run game. What has happened? RD is passing the ball, and he's not able to run it. This is crazy. This is crazy, and the Rams up 23-8 in SML Super Bowl 37.
All right, Calais going to take it out of the end zone again. And once again, he's going to get stopped, this time right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good tackle there. Calais, always dangerous, weaving around, good player. This is, once again, the pressure on Dan keeps mounting now. This is another big drive.
Yeah, I think if you're Dan, you're really frustrated after, you've gone all half with getting shut out. Then you finally get points in the second half. Think you might be turning it around, and RD in a few plays just goes back up 2 scores.
So yeah, that hurts. Dan, keep in mind, last Super Bowl he lost. The Super Bowl before that, like 2 or 3 seasons ago, he played Faz. He kind of had a fluky comeback. This is not good for Dan.
Well, there's Dan. He's going to hit Sutton over the middle. Sutton's going to get him all the way just about to midfield.
Yeah, that was a good play there by Sutton, who just stretched out, got about 12, 15 yards there. Leverett, 9-12, got a touchdown, got a pick. Man, that turnover before halftime was huge.
Yeah, if Dan would have put up points there, that would have been big, but just got
aggressive. It's the Super Bowl. You gotta make a play. I see the thought process, but you can't be stupid. All right, Coach Paulie's putting in chat. He says deep shots coming. Let's see what happens.
All right, and it's a play action to Calais. Leverett again out to the right, and he's got Sutton.
Yeah, that was big. That was another probably about 6-7 yard gain. Dan keeping the ball moving, not making any mistakes. You're down 2 scores, but you don't want to get it to snowball and throw a pick, nothing like that. Dan doing well.
All right, that's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Now RD with just 3 linemen. And Calais going to take it again to the left side, and he's going to almost break it.
Yeah, that was a big run there by Calais, who got outside. Looked like if the receiver had picked up a block, something would have happened. Nothing quite there, or no blocking quite there. Good play, though. RD, interesting 3-down lineman. I don't like that. Dan still got plenty of time to call the right plays.
All right, and here's Dan coming out in that gun eagle H slot. This is one where you got to watch that slot receiver.
Yep, the slot receiver. Let's see, key in on the slot, or Kelsey over the middle.
Yep, and RD took away that slot receiver there.
Oh, I think usually he throws it to that tight end on a cross. I could be mistaken, but a little zig route there. Nice play, 6 yards.
All right, it's going to bring up 2nd and 4. And I think RD's he's content to let Dan take his time and burn up the clock on these drives, because RD knows he can run out a whole clock or a whole quarter just on one drive.
Yeah, this is exactly where RD wants to be, up 2 scores, and make Dan be patient. Watch an RPO here to the slot.
Yep, there it is. He hands it off to Calais on the right side, and he's going to get stopped just short of the 1st down.
Yeah, he wanted that RPO there to the slot. RD looked like he had 4 or 5 down linemen. No, it's 4-6, excuse me. Made a good play there. 3rd and 1. Once again, Dan's got to start scoring touchdowns.
All right, 3rd and 1. He hands it to Calais up the middle.
Only 1 touchdown this game.
And he's going to get the 1st down.
Yeah, just very patient drive. Dan's got the axe out, right? Dan's got the axe out. He's chopping wood. He's chopping. That tree's going to – we're not sure if that tree's going to come down, right? He's down 15 points in the Super Bowl, but he's gonna keep chopping that wood to see what happens. So I respect the no panic out of Dan, despite the voice crack. No panic shown quite yet.
All right, here he is out of that bunch formation again. And he's going to hit Calais coming back to the right side. Calais' going to fumble. Somebody eventually picks it up. It's Ramsey. Ramsey down the left sideline gets brought down by Leverett.
Jeez, Ramsey with the football. Big play there as the end of the third quarter starts. The Rams have the ball, and with that ball, they could also have the Simbardi Trophy. The Rams are up 23-8, and just like that, the Rams are in business, and they have possibly the best back in the SML to ice this thing.
Yeah, I don't know how many more props over there, but if you've got a fork, it might be time to stick a fork in Dan.
Yeah, we're working on that. Hey, can you hand me that fork? The fork. We're working on getting the fork.
All right, Tua's going to draw back to pass.
Got killed right then.
And it looks like he may get a rough in the passer here. Oh, intentional grounding on Tua.
Oh, was that Von Miller? I couldn't tell.
It looked like it was.
Ooh, that was intentional grounding.
So that's going to make it 3rd and 18.
Meat says Dan is a big time choker. What's your thoughts?
I mean, you can't argue after the Super Bowl against Dookie that he choked that one away. But he did come back against Faz, so. All right, Tua going to drop back to pass again.
Now, RD should have ran it there.
And he picks it up, though.
Oh, what are you kidding? Go with the dime ball. And I'm getting the fork out. Boom. Yeah. This is the fork. And we're sticking it in Dan. I'm sticking a fork in him. Now, RD, I'm going to pull this fork right back out if you get stupid and if you keep throwing the freaking football, which it looks like you're going to do. Run the freaking rock.
So he gets it to Akers, though. Akers makes the first man miss. He's got 3 guys chasing him. He's down at the 36.
Well, there you go. Sometimes you just got to throw the football. When they think you're going to be conservative and you're going to run the rock, sometimes if you throw it, that's a good decision. That's why RD's in a Super Bowl. And KJ saying prime refresh. Fine, I will.
All right, and Akers off to the left side. And Akers, one man to beat. Juke's back inside, but he's brought down. He's down first and goal at the 9-yard line.
My screen's spinning. I listen to KJ, my screen's spinning. All right, I'm back. I got 38 seconds left on the play clock. 37.
We're at 16 seconds on the play clock. Hands it off to Akers up the middle. Akers spins, can't get brought down. He's down to the 5-yard line.
Oh, Akers, and guess what he's got? Super Cam has his X Factor lit up. And if I'm RD, I consider taking the knee twice here, putting conservative ball carry on whatever, and go up 3 scores and make Dan go to church Sunday with the Kleenex box because I don't know if he's going to win the Super Bowl today.
It's definitely not looking like it. There's Akers again, stopped at the 3-yard line this time.
Ooh, Dan playing the run hard. Now, if you get 3 points here, it'll be 26-8. That is a 18-point lead for those who aren't good at math.
Yeah, points.
This is wild. This is a big upset. I think this is a big upset.
There's RD again, stopped at the 3-yard line, so no gain there for Akers, but he's going to come away with 3 points as long as he doesn't have that the issue he had on that extra point.
Oh God, 20-yard field goal,
and he nailed it. There it is.
Yep,
right through the middle.
Clutch. That was probably the best kick of RD's young career in the SML. Up by 18, 3 minutes to go. RD has played Dan, who studies the SML and reads defenses and watches film and tape and practices. And Dan, again, in the spotlight, in the big moment, as a favorite, looks like he's going to come up short.
Yeah, I don't see Dan coming back in this one, not with only 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go.
Wow. So, Dan, this is bad. This is a bad look. This is tainting his legacy, in my opinion.
All right, RD looks like he's going to come out here just trying to avoid the big play.
Yeah, you got to. Don't let him score quick.
You got to watch the slot here because here's his double drags. And he almost gets intercepted.
Oh man, he wanted that. Oh, and what kind of throw was that, by the way?
Yeah, Leverett not looking like the superstar quarterback that he just got upgraded to.
Yeah. Dan's been a little more active in chat today. RD's been quiet. Woods brought it up just now. He said, now we know why RD's been quiet all day. We thought that Dan was more prepared for this game, but this is looking ugly.
You know, I almost wonder if Dan kind of bought into the hype where everybody was talking about how it was going to be so easy for him to just walk all over RD, and how the AFC Championship game was the Super Bowl. And maybe Dan bought into it a little bit, and he came out a little unprepared today.
Yeah. This will hurt you now. Not only did you lose last Super Bowl on what some would say is a fluke, now you just got your butt kicked.
Leverett again back to pass, and he's going to have to take the underneath pass to Calais again.
Yep, he's just taking the checkdowns. This is I've heard it in chat many times, and they've said that Dan is not good at comebacks. He's good at maintaining leads, but he's not a good comeback player. And I've seen it once. I've seen him come back once, but right now, after that interception at the end of the super half, and then the voice crack, it all seemed like the walls came down.
Yeah, I think when we heard the voice crack, that was a sign for me. He wasn't feeling confident.
Well, this is an interesting defense.
And it looks like it's going to be completed.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that defensive call. That was a big fourth down, by the way. We didn't cite that, but if he didn't get that, that was game over. Not that it's already not over, but.
There he is. It looks like Judge Judy. Jerry Judy's going to get the first down there.
Yeah, but one thing crucial, he was tackled in bounds.
Yeah, that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Chova's saying blame Prime and Pauly for this loss. Hey, we're out here, we're doing our thing. We're making it entertaining. This game's over. A lot of people celebrating Dan's loss, I guess.
All right, Leverett still throwing it. He just can't even come up with the completion there. Calais with the stone hands.
Oh man, it looked like 3 guys could have picked that off. So we've had around 30 viewers in chat, around 27. I think we're on League Crawler as well. Not sure how many guys we got on there. Just appreciate everybody coming in and joining us in chat, John with us a little bit. A lot of fun. Super Bowl 37 SML, best league on the PlayStation by far.
Absolutely, and if you're interested in it, check out the YouTube. Quite a bit of content there. As Dan throws an incompletion there on second down.
Ooh, double coverage. He forced that. It ended up almost being triple coverage. And we had an injury, by the way. No timeout taken because the clock was already stopped. Yeah, SML, we have podcast articles. Check out our Daddy Leagues, daddyleagues.com/SML. We've got loads of content, YouTube. We're an all-around sim league first, then content, and that's kind of what we believe in. That's what we believe in here. So anyway, back to the game. And
there it is. Now Aaron Donald's going to get his first sack of the game and bring down Leverett to make it 4th and 23.
Yeah, this is ugly. I thought Dan had a chance to come back after that beautiful drive to start the half, but when RD came back and punched him back, that was beautiful.
Leverett, plenty of time. He's going to be just short of the first down.
And guys, this game is for all intents and purposes, is over. The Rams, against all odds, not a lot of people thought the Rams were going to win this game. And I don't think a lot of people thought they were going to win it in this fashion. But they're up by 3 scores in Super Bowl against Dan. And this has just got to hurt Dan. This has got to hurt bad. I don't know how you come back from it. I don't know if I've ever lost a Super Bowl by 3 scores, but geez Louise.
Yeah, it's definitely not looking good. And he's going to lose Von Miller at the end of the season as well. So,
do you think he's going to come back?
I think he'll still be obviously one of the top teams in the AFC, so we'll see if he can make it back. That Carl Winter is developing nicely as a replacement, so we'll see if he ends up being able to get the same pressure, because that's going to change his defense if he can't with 3 guys.
Yeah, it's and by the way, kneeing it out, Dan. from my point of view, hasn't taken any timeouts. So that knee is going to do it, boys. SML Super Bowl 37 is officially done. It's over with. RD guard against all odds, against his back was against the wall. No one thought he had a shot, and he came in and he punched the Broncos right in the mouth, 26-8. Dan He falls to only one Super Bowl win still, about 2 or 3 losses, a lot of playoff failures, but that doesn't matter because today is the day of the Los Angeles Rams. Congrats to RD. You are SML Super Bowl 37 champion.
All right, so let's send it down to Paulie and see if we can get RD on the mic.
Guys, what is going on? What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened in that game? What the hell? RD, the man. Holy, he's here with me in studio. Holy RD, you shocked the SML. What the hell happened? And when did you know you had that game won?
When he threw that pick in the end zone, I was like, yeah, this is mine. I can't let him come back and pull a fast. Nah, this one's mine.
Yep. You broke Dan. If you go back and you watch the tape in this game at halftime, his voice cracked like a pre-adolescent boy. You had this game from the start. You punched him in the mouth. RD, you've been quiet most of the day. Was there any game planning in this, or did you kind of know what you wanted to do heading into the game?
I can't really game plan because I got to go in playing my game. I can't look at somebody else and see how I can beat them. I got to play my game. If I can play my game, I'm confident in my success. So that's what we did. We came in, we played our game, we pounded the rock, we passed when we needed to, and the defense showed up. And, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Paulie, Bomber, you got any questions?
Bomber, you go ahead, Bomber.
Yeah, I got a question. It seemed like you came out actually to start the game throwing a lot more than we expected. Was that part of your game plan, just trying to throw him off?
Yeah, I had to. I knew he wanted to. Everybody says, I only win when I run the ball. So, got to put people on their tippy toes and show them what I can do. So, if I made him respect the pass, I know he can't stack the box and I can run with Akers.
Yeah, definitely seemed to pay off for you.
Wow, RD, man, congratulations, man. You shocked the world. This is a win that the SML will remember for the ages. I don't know what else to say. It was just unbelievable, and you did what not most thought you could do, man. Congrats.
RD,
I had to show up and I had to prove all the haters wrong.
RD, Prime, I got one last question before we cut you off. You're going to be sent a Simbardi trophy, one of these beautiful trophies. Just DM me your address, obviously. But heading into this game, what was your confidence level that you beat Dan? There's a lot of people that said he's the best. Falls to 1-2 in SML Super Bowls. Were you confident going into this game?
I mean, I'm not going to say I was overly confident, but I've been in the Super Bowl before, so I kind of didn't really have the jitters. But Dan is a great fucking player. Excuse my language, but he's hard to scheme against. Like, I didn't expect his run D to be this great, but it worked out in my favor. I appreciate, a little bit of Madden help I got, but I'll take it.
Thanks, RD. Once again, man, congrats on the champ. Hard-earned, just respectful through and through. No flash, no showboat, just strictly business, man. Got to respect it. RD, go enjoy that championship with the family. Pop the champagne bottles. I think we got Dan in chat.
I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Dan. Tough loss. This is always awkward. Tough loss. Is that obviously that's not how you expected it to go? Was there something he did that surprised you?
Maybe a little. He probably didn't run as much of the same defense as he ran against some other guys that I was kind of looking for, and maybe got in my head, but in the end, just there was probably about 2 or 3 plays that kind of turned that game and made them, and I didn't. And then when you're playing a good player, I mean, that's all it takes, for a 20-point win. So. Hats off to him for that. I didn't, had a few Madden breaks. The fumble obviously killed me. Any chance to come back. The holding calls were just badly timed. We do need to change something, though, because I kind of got hosed on the second half because I used my pause to do the halftime. I couldn't challenge one of those big plays. He caught a ball on the second down, like a bomb on the sidelines that was out of bounds, and I couldn't even challenge it. So
usually sliding your finger up on the middle thumb pad still does. I'm not sure if it still does that or not, but that's something.
All right, that would be good to know. Yeah, because I was like, oh, there's no way he caught that ball.
Yeah, that's a good point. That was a crazy catch.
Yeah, I couldn't even challenge it. But again, I knew what was coming. The double crossers were coming all game. I think that's the only pass he hit. Were double crossers, and I just didn't have my guys in the right place. Yeah, he ran well, and that fourth down on the first drive set the tone, and third down coming back on my drive, and I think I hesitated a half a second and made a late throw, and his guy batted it down. I mean, again, he's a good user, good player. I knew I told Bomber before the AFC Championship game I was due for a bad game. He was hoping it was going to be that game, but obviously it was the bad time to have a bad game. But it happens. I'm fine.
Yeah. Bomber, Paulie, you got anything for Dan?
Quickly, Dan, did you expect this much man coverage? And he threw some purples in there. Did you expect that in your pregame prep?
Yep. I was prepared for that. I was hoping Kelsey and he's got two superstar cornerbacks with lockdown man, but he doesn't have a third one, so I was gonna take advantage of that. I just think the pick six at the end of the half just changed the whole game, or changed the whole game for me. I just hesitated. I had the read and I threw it too late, and his guy jumped it. My guy just stood there, and if I would have kicked a field goal 10-3, that's a different game. So. Again, hats off to him. He did everything right. He did not make one mistake, and I made about two or three of them, and that's what happens.
Bomber, you got anything?
Yeah, I was just curious why you didn't go with Elam to end the first half when you had the ball down there inside the 5 and you left Calais in.
It's more or less just a speed factor. I probably could have done that. I just had a feel, and he did actually run well in the third or something. I scored off of or got close to the goal line, but I think I got a holding call. Yeah, it's just the speed. I think I just wanted the speed. I thought I could either get to the middle or to the edge. Yeah, just those will be plays I'll probably look back at and say I maybe could have done something different. But yeah, man, just stinks to have a bad game at the wrong time, and that's kind of what it was.
Yeah. No, Dan, great season, obviously. 18-0. Sucks to lose the last game, obviously.
Yeah.
Played a good player, but you'll be back. This is your second straight Super Bowl. Unfortunately, didn't win either of them, but you obviously will be back. You've got a great team. You're a great player, and go lick your wounds, and I'm sure you'll be back soon.
Yeah, this one's a lot easier to swallow because I got beat.
Yeah.
Last time, did not feel like that was the case. So. This one's a little bit easier to swallow. Like, I can give all the credit to RD. He's a good player and plays the game well, plays smart, and does what he needs to. I knew that was the case going into it. I knew all the chatter about the NFL going to come back and bite me. But
yeah,
he's a good owner, and I you play these games for the fun of it, and it's fun to lose to good owners. So at least I can swallow that this year.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's all I got for him, Dan. We probably won't leave you on the hook much. Once again, thanks again for joining us, and good luck for the next season. Obviously, it'll be coming up soon.
Yep, we'll get right back at it. That's the way we do it.
Yes. All right, guys, that was Dan He, and obviously that was RD, Super Bowl champion. The Broncos fall, and kind of a shocker, but that's how it rolls sometimes, and that's how we do it in the SML. Go big or go home. Bomber, Paulie, that's all I've got. If you guys don't.
Nope. Let's start season 38.
Let's go. It's a privilege.
Once again, guys.
Here.
Yeah. No, Paulie, I appreciate that. Dan, appreciate you. RD, Bomber. This was the SML. I want to say real quick, we could not have done this broadcast without Bomber. Just the graphics, everything he does, the stream, obviously. I just come on and I throw some props up and hope it sticks. I appreciate this presentation. Guys, you guys have a great night. This is the SML. Apply today, simmaddenleague.com. And you guys have a good night.
Night, everybody.